This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to a Funny Feeling podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Phew.
Can I go on and on and on about how I feel like it's Christmas already, even though it's not even Thanksgiving yet?
Oh my God, Marcy. On Halloween, I was watching something and Christmas commercials started popping up. And I was like, you guys, come on.
However, I could make a very strong case for if we start Halloween July 1st or July 5th. If July 5th,
we'll have to do July 5th.
Yeah. Then I don't think Thanksgiving is a real holiday anymore. They need, unless it does a massive rebrand.
If it figures out like.
Yeah, I feel like we could call it like.
Should be just like Thankful Day. Like,
yeah.
Let's take a moment to be thankful for what we have, what.
It's mostly like maybe we should move it to Friday or something and like just really fully rebrand the whole thing. But
right.
So Thanksgiving we're not counting that anymore, but Christmas, although I guess not everyone celebrates.
For some reason I like, because Halloween I'm like, I'm putting decorations up a month and a half early. Like, I'm starting early September.
Well,
it makes me so happy.
It's such an investment. It's an investment, yes.
And it's an investment. But for some reason, Christmas stuff, I'm like, until Thanksgiving and after.
Yes. My mom would put up a tree before Thanksgiving, but mostly to have, like, decor at Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving. Okay, yes, yeah.
Now, I don't do any of that, so...
You should get not a tree necessarily. You should get some fun decorations, some fun lights.
Something
it really
for
makes the house
cats
nice
to destroy. I could get something for the cats to destroy. You know
I forgot about that.
Honestly, they really make everything so. But they decorate in their own way, like by putting their fur all over everything.
Beautiful, very Christmassy.
Also, I moved into a new place recently. As of recording this, it'll be a couple weeks, or not recording as of when this airs. But as I'm like moving in, I've been cleaning. But I keep finding dog fur from the last tenant.
Okay.
Honestly, it could be from years and tenants ago.
I know.
But I'm like, this little blonde fur ain't my cat's.
Cute. It is wild. Like, you'll be like, yes, I just swept or vacuumed. And then there'll just be like a fucking tumbleweed of like dog hair. And you're like, where did you come from?
A tumbleweed of doggy DNA.
Doggy DNA. I know it's not Christmas yet.
Not Christmas yet, but whatever.
It's November though.
It is November. It's a November to remember, and it is my birth month, so that is very important.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
We should make Thanksgiving your birthday.
Honestly, Thanksgiving has ruined my birthday for most of my life.
I bet, huh?
Yeah, because it gets caught up in that.
Has it ever landed close to your birthday?
No, it's just usually like a couple days before.
Right.
Because my birthday's the 30th, so.
Right. Yeah, which would be dang. I had a friend growing up where their birthday ended up on Thanksgiving quite a bit, and they were a little like, fuck, man.
You don't get to, people are not always in town, or they're exhausted from travel, so.
Right.
My parents did forget it once when I was, honestly, it was very funny, because I think I might have been 16. We had watched
big one.
We had watched Sweet 16 the weekend before, and yet they still forgot it. I was like, this is.
No.
Mom was like, I didn't forget it. I remembered later in in the day.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know, but that's
How you feeling about that?
I mean, why do you think I do what I do? Why do I have 3 podcasts?
3 podcasts and 3 cats.
Pay attention
You
to
have
me.
a cat per podcast.
Honestly,
which cat is Funny Feeling?
Unfortunately, it is Honey.
No.
Because she's the scarediest.
Come on. Okay, that's fair enough.
She's the scarediest.
That's fair enough. She is the scariest.
Yeah. Yeah. And Buster's 90-Day Bay and Mama is Ella's for losers. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. These all make sense.
Mama's a bitch and Buster's
Mama's a fucking bitch.
and
Buster's a freak.
Buster doesn't seem to understand the culture. Yeah. All right. Should we get into some listener stories?
Yes, we should.
I'm gonna jump in with a nice long voice note. Is that cool?
Whoa. I love it.
Get ready.
I'm excited.
Hello, ladies. I guess I've been listening to y'all's podcasts for maybe 2 years. I discovered it because I'm an avid listener to Comedy Bang Bang, and Betsy was been on there a couple of times. It's been a while, I think. I think you need to go back over there. But you might be too busy, booked and blessed. But I mean, I have so many stories for y'all. But let's see. I was raised in a Pentecostal, Church of God, Christianity, laying on of hands, speaking in tongues, dancing. So I've been kind of spiritual. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm of the homosexual persuasion, and growing up in that church, But they had different gifts of the spirits, and they used to say that I had the gift of discernment. But I just figured that's because I know what I like, and if I don't like it, then it's not good. But one time. This is probably, I have so many stories, but this is probably one I've been wanting to share with y'all for a while. One time, I don't even remember, I think the cute boy sitting next to me on the church pew was telling me he was sick. And he was, scared to go up and get prayed for. And I mean, we had this preacher in town, he's one of our, from a sister church, our churches were like BFFs, but this bombastic big guy, right? Well, I'm like, I'll go up and get prayed for you. So I go up, and the way the church is set up, there are 3 aisles, and this is like a small Church of God church. I'm from Tennessee, so it's kind of country, but. So there's 3 rows. There's the middle aisle, and then there's 2 outside aisles, and then there's 2 rows of pews going, up to the podium. Well, okay. If you're looking at the podium, the way where we would always sit is to the left, and there's a nursery and a side door to the back left pews, and so that's where we sat. And I get up and I go up and get prayed for, and we line up in the middle aisle to get prayed for. And man, that preacher, I mean, I like him. He's cool. He's still alive. This was years ago. He puts his big hand, huge hand, almost covered my face. I guess I was a teenager too, so maybe my head was a little bit smaller. But when he hit me with his hand, I fell backwards. I fell down. And it could have been the spirit. It could have been something. I don't know. It was something, because when I got up from the floor, I looked up the center aisle. Oh, and that's the back door or the front door to the church. I look up the center aisle, and there is one of those shadow spirits. And it's one of those where completely black, humanoid figure, I feel like they had eyes and a mouth, And it was kind of like the eyes and the mouth. I'm feeling like the eyes might have been red or white. It was just like weird. And so I see it and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what is this? And I go up the side aisle where we sit up the left side, and I'm walking up the aisle, and it was, standing at the center aisle in the back, close to the main entrance. And I'm going up the left aisle, right? And here it goes down the back behind the left pews. And so it's like, we're going to meet up. We're going to run into each other. And I keep walking because I'm like, act normal, act normal. And it comes by me, like where the nursery is in that side door I mentioned, and walks through the wall. And I sit down with the boy who was sick, and I'm like, looking at the door, looking back at him. And I tell him, I think I remember being scared to tell him, like he was scared to go up to get prayed for. But I tell him, and then, I feel like it was like a Wednesday night. I don't know. It could have been a Sunday night or a Wednesday night service. This was not a day service. This was a night service. But I have a brother, mom and dad. We go home and yeah, it keeps going. I tell my brother, I'm going to tell my folks, but everybody thought I was crazy or what is he talking about? But my brother's best friend, and he had a little brother who was kind of my best friend. They lived up the road from us, and they lived like 7 houses down, and we shared video games. But it's the same night that I saw the dark shadow. My brother's like, "Hey, I need to go to Phillips to either return something or whatever," and I'm like, "I'm gonna go with you." I feel like I wanted to go to like tell Jonathan, which is the little brother, and so maybe also to get my brother alone so I could tell him. I don't remember, but I did definitely tell lots of people this story. But we go down there, we walk down there, and it's, nighttime, street lights, and we go inside their house. So it was like a 2-bedroom home, and the dad is like a carpenter, and he's got 3 sons and a wife and a bunch of dogs. Well, the 3 sons, like, always fought. I know this is long, but long story short, the dad's like a carpenter, and one of the sons, they basically have like a compartmentalized living room. Like the living room is kind of cut off, and they have like a makeshift 3rd bedroom right there. Okay, so we walk in, and there's like a step up. There's like a step up, like a platform. And then the mattress I feel like was like on the ground, but it's kind of a bedroom. Like he had all this stuff in there. So me and my brother walk into Philip's house, and we walk into the living room, and I look over to see if Samuel, that's the 3rd son, if Samuel's in bed or what's going on. And I look over there, and there is a shadow spirit, whatever you want to call it, was sitting there on Samuel's bed. And I just stand there like, I feel like everything just froze because, it was right there. And my brother like had already gone back to the back where all the other rooms were, whatever, the boys were. And I just like look at it, and it's looking at me, and it stands up. And when it stands up, I realize it is standing on the ground, like the earth. Like its legs are in the floor, like he's standing on the earth. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh yeah, he stands up, turns around, walks through the bed and through the wall. And I'm like, guys, I'm going to go outside real quick. I'm like, I'm going to catch this thing, or like, what is going on? This time I can go outside. Like at church, I had to act cool, right? I'm like, I'm not going to go outside. And at Phillips and them's, I go outside, and it's like, it like walks to the street and then walks, I feel like it ran it ran down the street in the opposite direction of my house. And I haven't seen a shadow spirit since.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. What?
That was so weird, right?
Yeah. The idea of like it was touching the ground.
Yes.
Like was so creepy. Like, what the fuck was that?
And do you think it followed from church?
It feels like it, right? Like,
yeah.
where
Ew.
it just kind of was like unleashed for the day or something, or the night. Whoa. And then like running off in the opposite direction. Like, you think it was like, oh shit, that kid saw me again.
Yeah, that's honestly, maybe it was like a little peeping, a little pervert spirit falling around, and then all of a sudden,
A
it
peeping
was like,
ghost.
oh no, you saw.
Yeah. Oh God, this kid again saw me. Busted. Wow. That's so wild too, of like going up to get prayed for and like getting it something
Right.
happening.
Yes. Wow. Also, love the way that Andy described the preacher. One, still alive, good guy.
Love. Yes. Yes.
But big hands. A lot of people in this story had big hands, and
Big
then also
hands,
he's like,
little head.
maybe my head was smaller because I was a teen. Really got me too.
So yeah, I bet your head was smaller being a teen.
We've talked about the movie Alabama Snake before, right? This is a documentary.
I don't.
It used to be on HBO. I don't know if it's still on Max or whatever, but it is about these demon things that kind of look like salamanders a bit.
Ew.
Coming, it's
Documentary.
from a church, that these demons were in this full gospel church. Essentially, they were
I've
casting them
not
out.
heard anything.
Is it coming up on the Google?
Yeah, I'm looking out. It came out in 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, I never watched it.
There was a lot going on in 2020.
Oh wait, it's a movie?
No, it's a documentary. I believe. Maybe I was thinking it was real, and they're like, "No, honey, this is just a bad movie."
Because wait, let me see. Is Alabama Snake a chilling Southern Gothic tale? I think it's a movie, but based on true.
Well, they
stories.
have.
Alabama Rush was a documentary
Yeah, that's a different thing.
about Rush Week.
Alabama. Maybe I have the. Yeah, Alabama Snake. The story of a Pentecostal minister, a man accused of attempting to murder his wife with a rattlesnake in the sleepy town of Scottsboro, Alabama.
Wow.
And the investigation and trial that haunted southern Appalachia for decades.
How come there's also...
But it's based on true events.
Yes, yeah,
But
yeah,
it's not like a
okay.
narrative movie, though. Like, they have, like, reenactments and then interviews with the people.
Oh, okay, so maybe a little bit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Honestly, when you're at a church that's casting out demons and stuff, you have to be asking, like, where do the demons go? If you're constantly getting them out of people.
And, like, why are they constantly around us?
Right?
Yes.
I think it's one of those things where they're planting demons in you to get them out, to keep you back, keep business coming back.
You got to keep business coming back.
Yeah, do we have demons in us all the time, Betsy?
Some people would say, yeah. The demons of, like, wanting to eat Taco Bell every day.
Oh man, I have
I'm surrounded by those.
I have a demon that made me eat a whole bag of toffee covered pretzels from Trader Joe's in 2
Yum.
days. 3 days. 3 days. I
got a
finished it
bunch
this
of
morning.
demons who are like, I guess you should buy 5 bags of chips and then eat them
Yeah.
quickly.
Eat them fast. Hurry before
Eat them
someone sees.
Eat them as though like somebody's going to take them away from you forever.
like a
Gotta shove
hungry
'em.
dog, like a feral animal.
Yes.
Oh man, that was a very good story, Andy. I will say that like on the
Yes.
longer side, but I enjoyed Andy's personality throughout it.
Me too. And like the setup, I could picture this little church in Tennessee. Like I could see it all.
The sick boy, the carpenter,
The cute sick boy.
3 kids and a wife. I love.
How cute to be like, I'll have them pray for me for you.
Yes.
Sick boy. You're welcome, sick boy.
boy.
You remember this, sick boy.
Sick boy, I hope you never forget.
Wow, that was good. I have one pulled up.
Oh, thank Gersh.
Do you want me to read it?
Betsy, I always like it when you read to me.
Yay! Okay, get under your covers.
Sneaky, snacky.
This one is called Stranger in My BF House.
That
boyfriend.
sounds too scaredy.
Too scary. Hi again, ladies. I've written in twice before. Once about the creepy listing and another about Summerland. I've been spacing out my stories. Here's one of my more exciting ones.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So my boyfriend and I have been together for a little over 7 years, living separately until recently. Neither of us were in a rush to give up our personal spaces. Happy emoji or laughing emoji. Amen. That rules.
Yeah.
But in all that time of going over to his house, I've never felt anything at his house. Never heard a noise, felt watched, nothing. On Sunday nights, my boyfriend usually walks me to my car to see me off. We walked out of his room towards the front door. The hallway after his room is short, and the left wall opens up into the living room, and the right wall keeps extending for another 7 feet till you get to the entrance. It's a drop living room, so you have to step down 2 steps. Very cool.
I love that 70s
but the steps
style.
weren't, I do too, weren't wall to wall, just in the center. So to make up for no railing or wall, to prevent you from falling 3 feet down, they put up bookshelves. Oh, okay, nice.
Cool.
One went to the ceiling, and one went waist high when standing in the hallway/entry area. Sorry for the long description. Just wanted to paint a picture. We love a picture being painted.
Please, yes.
Please paint. We're walking down the hallway. I'm first. The lights are dimmed, but you can totally see everything. As we get to the end of the left wall where it opens, all of a sudden, this all-white mist person whips around from behind the ceiling bookshelf over the waist-high bookshelf towards us. Almost like it was looking around, and we scared him, and he was whipping around to see who was coming down the hall. He scared the shit out of me, of course, and because he whipped towards us, I threw myself back into my BF and the wall. He had no idea what was happening, just watching me flail myself around, clutching my chest. So basically, me being my usual self. I asked him if he saw the guy, and he said no. Nothing happened after that for a while, but a few weeks later, my boyfriend's sister was over. We were wrapping presents in the living room when we both heard heavy boots walking down the wall towards us. We called out to my boyfriend to see if he was walking around, but he was at his desk playing video games. That was the first and last time I've ever experienced anything at that house. I think maybe something opened up there for a while and maybe people were passing by for a bit. But IDK. Anyways, thanks for reading my story. I love the podcast so much, and it's making me realize I have so many funny feeling moments, and I'm having so much fun sending them in. Thanks. Bye. Sam from OC.
Sam, a mist person.
A mist person. What the hell, man?
I mean, I could see that person coming in handy at a theme park during the summer.
Right.
Just a little misty person.
Just a little misty, like, oh, thank you for cooling me off. Oh, thank you so much.
Also love like being affected by this mist person while your boyfriend's around and not seeing it, so just thinking you're a weirdo.
Yeah, right? Yeah, just being like, okay, man.
Okay, we're up to it again.
Whatever.
I guess.
You love just slamming yourself into walls, huh?
I need my own space from this person.
Yeah, I still need my own space.
That's
I
why.
don't want you slamming into stuff.
Because
that's
you're
why, that's
having
why.
a mosh pit in my house.
Yeah, you're slam dancing, man. Come on.
Skanking.
Skanking. I want to be a skanker.
Skanking. Oh, man.
How fun to be a skanker, huh?
Oh, professionally? Absolutely.
Just a professional skanker? Come on. I bet they make buttloads of money.
But boatloads. But boats.
Butt boatloads, man. Buttloads.
Skanking is a very funny little dance because it is like a there's a bit of choreography in it.
Yeah, if you don't know what skanking is, that's fair enough. It's part of like the world of ska music, where if you look at like Mighty Mighty Boss Stones, or they have like just one person who just dances on stage.
And it's like a German, like...
It's a lot of kicking out. And
Yeah, it's like the German, like, kind of
kicking.
Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah, kind of that. Like, just a lot of hopping and kicking and stuff. So, yeah, if you're bored, look up skanking.
Some arms. It's like a leprechaun
Yeah.
went to Oktoberfest.
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, so then if you watch a video on skanking, you'll see why we want to be skankers.
Skank for life.
And they make buttloads of money.
I mean, Mighty Mighty Boss Stones is
Buttloads.
keeping skankers afloat.
Yes. Yes.
All
We
right.
love ska.
I love ska. Should I read
love ska.
one?
Yes.
The subject of this is butterflies. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I'm submitting my final story, 3 of 3. This one's not spooky, but it's very personal.
Oh.
Growing up, I was an only child, or lonely child, as my partner says.
Oh, that is really funny.
But my mom was the eldest of 6 brothers. The youngest twins were only years older than me. In a way, they were like my big brother. They were like big brothers to me.
Yeah.
The one who the story is about was always there for me, tortured me endlessly as a kid, but was there for me in those awkward puberty years. When my parents had to work, he showed up to my Little League games to see my little gay ass stand out in the center field all day doing nothing.
Yes, good.
Honestly, it is like a touchstone of queerness, I think, to stand in the outfield and not catch anything.
To just be like, put me in right field.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything.
It's kind of twirling around and looking at the bugs.
Yeah, totally. That is so funny.
Took me to the movies and even on dinner dates with his longtime girlfriend. He made me feel cool and most importantly loved.
Oh.
When I left college, our great big family moved in different directions and we were never as close again. 15 or so years passed and I had the day that I thought was like, and then I had a day that I thought was like any other, but with one small, seemingly insignificant difference. This day I noticed a moth had gotten into my apartment. I'm not a fan, but I'm not trying to murder them. It was always out of reach, would flutter behind something, but reappear near me later. I encountered it 3 times that day, but let it be. The next day, while I was working from my home office upstairs, I got a call from my dad that my youngest uncle, my big bro, was found dead that morning after years-long, unbeknownst to me, struggle with substance abuse. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
Oh, that's so sad.
I was in shock and kind of went numb. I came downstairs to tell my partner when I noticed the moth from the day before flutter by. I told my partner I needed to fly home to be with my family for the service. I made it there just in time and stayed for a few days afterwards to help his siblings sort out his things and, frankly, clean up his mess. He had been in the throes of addiction and in deep depression since his wife had passed from cancer only 3 months earlier. Oh, my God, this poor person.
Oh, God.
She had some hoarding tendencies, and he was in a similar place at the time of his death. I was overwhelmed at the conditions they were living in, but in my numbness, just went to work organizing or trashing it, trying to lessen everyone else's burden however I could.
Oh, man.
When I arrived at the house, though, his twin brother was outside talking with my dad. As I walked up, a butterfly landed on his twin brother's arm. I watched it crawl up his arm, then fly away. Neither of them seemed to notice it. Later, I was cleaning up inside, and I found a butterfly earring, presumably my aunt's, under a stack of magazines.
Oh.
It seemed to be a recurring symbol since his death. The day it happened, the morning I got the call, arriving at his house to see his twin brother, and now in the room where he died. I had to share it with someone, so I pulled his twin brother's wife aside and told her, and no one else. I thought it would sound crazy and no one needed to hear me go on about moths and butterflies at a time like this.
Oh.
My aunt heard me out and seemed intrigued, but was on automatic herself and in a fog. Mm-hmm. I went back to the room to continue when I found the other earring, but in a different location this time. Right after talking about noticing this pattern, another butterfly, as if to affirm that yes, there were signs.
Wow.
And yes, we were getting them. I was hearing him now, and he was with us. I took it to my aunt, and she lost it, but it was comforting. And I came around to believe 100% that he was with me, with us, and that we go on. Looking back, butterflies have always been part of my life during some of my most difficult times. My uncle came to me 2 more times not long afterward. Once to tell me in the same way that my dad needed to make a doctor's appointment he had been putting off, and another I believe just to tell me he knew I was thinking of him. The last time as I was walking our golden retriever, Betsy, he was on my mind. No special reason or occasion, but I was thinking of him as I rounded a corner near our apartment complex's pool when suddenly a giant moth flew right into my face and smacked me on the mouth.
Yes.
A moth mouth. It immediately reminded me of being at his neighbor's pool as a kid when my uncle, in the most asshole big brother way, pulled a giant bug out of the filter, threw it in my face where it smacked me in the mouth and made me scream cry. I stood now near our pool, sputtering as the moth flew away. Very funny, I smiled. Don't squash little winged friends. Pay attention to the signs and don't soil your underoos. Kris in LA. Oh my gosh, Kris.
That was incredible.
Yes. Oh my God. That's so rough, but it's so nice to get those like reassurances.
Yes. And for it to just like really stand out, because I feel like that's a lot of moths and butterflies.
Yeah.
That it would be like, what's going on? Like and to just embrace it and be like, okay, something's up. If I keep seeing moths and butterflies.
Yeah, what is this? Silence of the Lambs? Please.
Yeah, come on. Ew. That's nice.
I like that.
That's nice. Yeah. We talk about it a lot, but man, it's so sad and then so nice at the same time.
Yeah.
That's life.
I mean, like, the fact of the matter is that every single person will pass away, and in different ways and in different times. But when we get these messages, it is like it's really nice to know that there's something. It's kind of like a recurring theme for us, that like the idea that there's something else after this is like, it takes a little of the pressure off,
Just a little bit. A little bit of that pressure off.
A little bit of that pressure.
Get that pressure off of us. Come on, man.
It's too much pressure for me. Should I play another one?
Yes.
Hey, Betsy and Marcy. My name's Nat. I live in Portland, Oregon. I called in about some weird dream stuff a while ago. It was the little terracotta dogs with the people masks. So I have a couple more dream things to share. I have two much younger half-siblings, and before each of them were born, I had a premonition dream. And the first one, I was walking in a rose garden that looked a lot like some rose gardens in Santa Barbara, California. I'm from Solvang, which is near there. And this little girl wearing a blue dress with strawberries on it with blondish reddish hair, walked up to me. I was walking with my family, and she like put her finger over her mouth to be like, shh, and reached out and grabbed my hand, and we walked around talking about the roses, and I was teaching her about how plants grow and stuff, and she was like, you're not supposed to see me, no one's supposed to know that you can see me, but I just wanted to say hi. And I was like, oh, okay. And it was one of those dreams where you kind of know you're dreaming, but not really, and it feels like a little more real than a normal dream where you're kind of like aware that something odd is happening. And then after we hung out for a while and talked about flowers, she's like, okay, bye, see you soon, and walked away. And then I went and found my dad, and we went to do something else in the dream. Then a couple months later, my dad was like, hey, we're having a kid, and it's a girl. And she ended up looking like the girl in the dream. Yep. So to just make that even stranger, I had another dream a couple years later where I was doing something else with my dad, and I was in this house, and there was this little boy that had very thick, darker hair, and I don't know why, I can't figure out why this is the case, but he had little like donkey ears and a donkey tail, like in Pinocchio when the kids have that, but it was Eeyore's ears and Eeyore's tail. He was super cute, and I was hanging out with him and like toddling around the house with him, and then some like weird spirit lady said like, oh, this isn't your kid, but he's like your kid and you'll be able to see him whenever you want. And I was like, oh, okay, that's odd, but sounds good. He's a pretty cute kid. And then I woke up, and then a little bit later, my dad was like, oh yeah, we're having another kid. And they were insistent that it was a girl, but Emmy, my little sister that I had the dream about, said, no, not a girl, guys, definitely a boy. And everyone thought it was a girl, and she was like really insistent that it was a boy. So anyway, then he was born, and he was a boy, and his name is Edwin, which is kind of similar to Eeyore, so I'm wondering if that is why. And then the third part of these premonition dreams is I was sitting at the table with Emmy, like eating some snacks, and she goes, you know, sometimes you remember stuff from before you were born. Oh, yeah? And she goes, yeah, like my mom wanted to have a kid, and I knew that, so I decided I would be here. And I went, wow, tell me a little more about that. And she's like, well, you know, you can watch them and see what they're doing before you're here. I went, okay, absolutely. Like, tell me more about it. And that was like pretty much all she wanted to say. And then she went, you're my favorite person in the family. Which is, well, one, just a cute thing for a kid to say, but two, very weird because I had that dream about her before she was born, and I feel like since she's only 4, she kind of still knows that, but there's like rules where you can't say so. So yeah, those are my weird premonition dreams about little kids who weren't born yet that now are, and I think we share that experience because I also have some memories from before I was born where I was watching my family from like the ceiling and deciding if I wanted to be born or not. Okay, I hope that shakes up your view on reality a bit. Bye.
Whoa! It did. It shook it up.
That's wild.
I've never heard of that.
Of someone remembering choosing their family, or
Yeah, or like being able to see. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
yeah. I mean, I've heard about it like in like books by mediums talking about like the soul contract that people go into and that like they choose and like the idea that there's like some awareness of like the family they're going into.
Wow.
And so people have stories like that. But to be the person both having the premonition dream and also remembering that you experience like choosing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that the girl is 4 years old, where it's like you are connected.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that you were the favorite. That's why they came to visit you.
Yep.
Brag.
That is nuts, braggadocious. You gotta brag.
You gotta
brag though in that case.
Look, when little spirits are coming to you to be like, hi, especially, but I will say, shushing you, that wouldn't fly with me.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't come to me in a premonition. Don't you dare fucking scare me though in it.
I don't like
Don't
being
you shush
shushed
me.
by anybody.
Let alone a child. Don't you fucking shush me,
An
little kid.
unalive child. That child is not yet alive, and you
Don't
shush
you
me.
dare. If you shush me, I'm turning around and walking away from you.
Truly, that's it for the rest of eternity with us.
Yeah.
That's all it takes for me.
You give me a little finger at your mouth and a shush, I'm fucking out of there.
And
I'm not doing anything.
Absolutely. But do I hesitate to shush people? Not at all.
No. Yeah, you shush me, I'm gonna start screaming louder.
Do you like this little baby ghost spirit?
Wow, that is so wild.
That is very cool.
It's like, yeah. How do you know though? I feel every dream I'd be like, was that a thing?
Is this a thing?
Is this a thing?
No, is that a thing? This thing?
Is this a thing?
How about this? This thing?
Is this a thing?
All right.
I have a lot of dreams where I have to pee and then the bathrooms are really disgusting.
Oh, what a weird
I
little
guess nightmares.
Yeah, that is gross. Do you still go in the disgusting bathroom?
Well, I try, but it's so nasty that I
You
can't.
You can't
I
squirt.
can't.
You can't squirt it
Or
out.
like I can't do it. Or like there are no doors or whatever, and it's just like I can't, dude.
and it's like Grand Central Station.
Yes. Yeah,
Nasty.
that says a lot about me. That's okay.
Well, I mean, it's very vulnerable. We've talked about that many times. That going to the bathroom is very vulnerable.
It's
And
so
to-
vulnerable.
And to feel like it's both not private, not safe, not clean, not,
Yeah. Tough.
it's tough.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I got one.
Oh, you do?
It's called Do You Want to Hear a Ghost Story?
Do you want to hear a ghost story?
Hey, do you want to hear a ghost story?
Hey.
Hey, do you want to hear a ghost story?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
good thing I got one.
Give it.
Okay, here we go. Hello again, dear Betsy and Marcy. I'm still a devoted listener and fan and thought I would share some more stories with you.
Yes.
FYI, GLOT Power was a shout out to my trivia team, the Gorgeous Ladies of Trivia.
Oh, I love.
That's fun.
That is fun.
These stories are about premonitions I've had at various times.
Awesome.
I don't fancy myself a psychic or anything, but I am I am a very empathic person, so I wonder if that's where these come from. What do you think?
We'll have
Excuse
to
me.
see.
We'll find out. My first premonition happened when my BF and I went to see the band Ween in Chicago in the year 2000. Ween, dude. His voice, just that deep, like, he has a crazy deep voice, right?
I'm like, I know Ween, but now I'm like having a hard time like placing a song.
Yeah, I went through a little Ween phase in college.
Little Ween phase?
Because my one of my best friends, Lee, loved Ween, and he sounded like the singer.
I'm trying to. What is like? I know Ween, but what is their most favorite?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
Ocean Man. Okay.
Ocean Man. Yeah. Ocean Man. They're really fun and funky and
Fun.
Everybody
check out
great
Ween.
deep Ocean Man.
Okay. Yeah, it's familiar.
Yeah.
But I can't place it.
Anyways, we love Ween.
Big Ween heads.
Big Ween heads. Wieners. We're big wieners. We watched most of the show down by the stage, but near the end we decided to go up to the balcony to watch the encore before driving 2 hours back to our hometown of Rockford. As soon as we neared
Rockford
the stairs...
Peach.
Oh, is it that one?
Gotta be.
Is it the peach one? Let us know. Let us know. As soon as we neared the stairs, I got an incredibly bad feeling about them.
Oh.
About the stairs. It came out of nowhere, so I didn't think much of it. But after the show ended and we started toward the stairs again, I still had that funny feeling that something terrible was going to happen. Oh my God. The stairs were cement with metal railing down the center. Because of the feeling, I decided to take it extra slow like an old lady, even though I was 20 at the time.
Good.
So I gripped my BF's hand with my right and held the railing with my left. Despite my best efforts, I slipped.
Oh no!
The force pulled me down, my BF pulled me back, and my left hand gripping the railing resulted in a god-awful snap that I knew immediately meant it was broken. I landed on my butt surrounded by saucer-eyed hippie Ween kids consoling me, but really not doing any good. Yeah, man.
Right, yeah.
I don't know where any of the staff at the venue was, but we were on our own. We ended up just getting in the car and driving all the way back to Rockford with me crying and yelping anytime we went over a bump. This was before cell phones, and we didn't know how to get anywhere except the interstate back home. It was awful. Oof. Yes, it was broken, but we still went back to see Ween 2 days later in Milwaukee because we were dedicated.
Yes.
Wow, you're big wieners.
Big time.
Big time wieners. My second story takes place around 2006. I'm in college at NIU in DeKalb, Illinois. I was a work-study student at the financial aid office where I worked full-time over the summer and part-time during school. While there, I became friendly with another student worker who was a very vibrant and outgoing girl who got the job through her aunt, who was one of the financial aid counselors. Nepo baby.
Nepo baby.
Nepo baby.
Nepo baby.
One night, I had a dream about my friend. I was visiting her in an all-white room, and she was crying hysterically.
Oh, no.
I kept asking her what was wrong, but she couldn't tell me. The next day at work, her aunt comes rushing out of her office and is crying and saying her niece's name. Apparently, the night before, her niece was at the bar with some friends, and they were walking to the parking lot, which is on the other side of the train tracks that run through the middle of DeKalb. Pretty dumb, right? Bars and businesses on one side and the parking lots on the other.
That's
Damn
what it was
train
like.
Towns.
That's what it was like in my college town.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's spooky.
People would get drunk and try to jump on the trains.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so scary. I could see myself doing that.
Yeah.
If a train was running through me. We got it, dude.
We got to try.
As would happen pretty regularly, a long freight train was stopped on the tracks. They waited for a while, but because of youth and alcohol and poor decision making, they decided to crawl under the train to get to their cars.
No.
My friend was the last to go. She almost made it, but the train rolled while she was under it and amputated her leg.
No.
Thank God she wasn't killed, but as you can imagine, it was a horror show.
Oh my
A
God.
week or so later, I went to visit her in her all-white hospital room where she was still traumatized.
Oh my God.
P.S. Do not ever fuck with trains.
No.
That is like...
That's the kind of thing that happens in America because we don't build cities around infrastructure correctly. Like in Japan, they have like walkways over the stuff.
Yeah, they care about people.
They're like, oh, this is safety.
Yes, like we know how this works. People need to get across.
Like, you can only blame people for something like that. If it happens over and over and over, then it's no longer the person's fault. It is the project's fault, right?
Yeah, that sounds... And to like this like to have it just be parked there where it's like the people do
and
need
there's
it,
no like sensors or anything.
Yes, exactly. And no like, hey, we're gonna start up the train, everybody.
Toot.
Toot toot.
That they
Here we
literally have
go.
horns. I hear them. I hear train horns.
Yeah, we hear them fucking shaking us up,
Oh, I
man.
hear 'em.
Toot toot. Okay. Good God.
That's awful.
That really got me. Okay. The last one I will tell you about is another dream I had about my cousin. At the time, she had been married for a few years to a guy, and they had 2 children together. They had eloped at the courthouse because they didn't have the means for a proper wedding. In my dream, her husband was planning this elaborate wedding for her because he wanted to give her the wedding she deserved. A few days later, I found out they were getting a divorce. I added this story because I remember my mom and grandma telling me that if you dream about a wedding, it means a divorce is coming.
Oh.
Just like if you dream about birth, then death is coming.
Opposite day.
Opposite day. So I just thought that was interesting as it happened with this dream. At the time, I thought it was weird that I was dreaming about her because I was living on the other side of the country and hadn't been in contact with her in a long time. I like to think these dreams I had about the people in my life show that we are all connected by invisible strings, and so when you don't feel especially connected to someone at that moment, you can still feel the tug of the string when something big is happening. I find comfort in that. I like that.
I do too.
I hope you like these stories as I do like sharing them. Also, just want to shout out congrats to Betsy for the movie Golden Arm.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I recently discovered that I graduated from NIU the same year as Mary Holland, which is blowing my damn mind.
And
so
Michael
go
McMillan
ahead.
went there too.
Wait, yeah, so Crystal's like, so ask Mary about the damn trains in DeKalb. She knows what's up. Love you so freaking much. Keep on with your bad selves. Love, Crystal.
Crystal.
Wow. Wait, there's more.
Yeah, but we've already.
Oh,
yeah.
we already read that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wow, Crystal.
That was nuts.
That's the wedding means a divorce. Birth means a death.
Death means like something new, right? Like that's.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Freaky deaky.
Freaky deaky, man. Freaky deaky. Wow, that is.
Deaky.
Oh, that's intense. That is so wild.
So
having
so
premonition dreams or feelings are so. What is it, man? Like the Ween one is just like breaking, being like these scares are weirding me out,
and then being so careful, and it's still happening,
and it's still happening. That's like Final Destination,
yeah.
dude.
Can't
You
stop
can
it.
try to escape a broken hand, but you're not gonna.
Ween's gonna get you.
Ween's gonna get ya. Ween will get ya.
We don't get you. And then the train
man.
story.
The
Fuck it.
train. Good God.
Terrible.
Good God. That's really. I'm so glad they lived,
Me too.
but that has to be
such an unnecessary like accident.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Truly. Woof.
Oof.
Woof.
All right. I have a story for you.
Yeah. Give it to me.
Oh, baby.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me
more.
Oh, dude, I'm listening to Brittany's memoir.
Oh, I finished it.
Did you listen to it? Oh,
great.
God.
I mean, it's like
It is so sad.
she's so nice too. She really comes across as like a lovely, wonderful human who honestly
Who
like
the
is
world. Oh, go ahead.
well very forgiving of like what happened to her.
Yes. Since she was 16, the whole world was just like against her
And perving out too.
and perving out.
Nasties.
Anyways, it's a great memoir. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. It's really great.
I wish she
Michelle
had
Williams
updated it though, because she is getting a divorce now and she talks about Sam a lot in it. And I was like,
I'm right at the point where they just started meeting and it is like, oh, okay.
didn't last. Yeah. But you know,
Whatever.
better to have loved than lost, they say.
They say, I don't know about that.
I don't know about all that. Okay, this one is called Homophobic Haunting Part 2.
Spooky, the ultimate spooky.
Yes, and it says, hello, Barcy and Metzi.
Good, always good.
As always, I still love you guys so much, and the pod is such a saving grace. I wrote you guys a year or so ago, who knows what time is anyways, called A Homophobic Haunting, and I attached the t-shirt design for you guys. Thank you. Those were so cool.
They were so rad. Thank you so much.
So I have a stupid request that you guys read this in an English accent to set the scene, and for a chuckle, or that Betsy reads it as Jar Jar Binks. I think it's Jar Jar Binks, right? Jar Jar
Jar
Binks.
Jar Binks. Oh, God.
Because I love her impression so much, and I will piss
Oh,
myself
no.
laughing, as us Brits would say. Okay. Well, I'm reading it.
I don't remember. Yeah, you got
Do
it.
you
I don't
do Jar
remember
Jar
my.
Binks?
No, I did an episode with Nicole and Lauren of their newcomers when they were doing Star Wars, and I think I had to be Jar Jar Binks. I can't remember what I did.
Oh, boy.
I did Jar Jar Binks. Probably something like that.
Probably
I have no
something like
idea.
that.
You got this, Marcy.
I'll do
You
it.
got
I'm not doing
this.
Jar Jar Binks, but I'll
Do
do it in
British.
British. So, anyways.
And really commit to it.
Oh.
Wait, let's do this whole section. I'll be British also.
Okay, let's be British.
But we
then.
must really, really commit to it.
I feel like
Marcy.
I'm going to do Brits around Britain. I'm not going to stick to one area. I'm going to just go hit them all.
Yes, not one specific dialect.
Yeah.
Or should we do like Cockney?
Well, that's what I'm saying, Betsy. I'm gonna ping pong around because I can't stick to one.
Oh, no, that's fun. Okay,
And if
Marcy,
you hear
you've got
me-
this.
I might get Jamaican at. No, wait, that's not it. Okay, anyway.
You're not going to if that's what you think it is.
Yeah, man. This is okay. This is a continuation of the original story. TDLR. We moved up to the arse end of nowhere in England to look after my now husband's mother.
Braggadocious.
Margie, pronounced with a hard G. And we're suffering.
Margie? Is that a hard G?
No, a hard G is a G sound. G.
Oh.
Hard G. Soft G is the G.
Oh.
G. G.
Huh.
Like George and wait, no, that's right?
I don't know.
I believe so.
It's okay. Who cares?
Well, it's what I'm doing. So
Who cares? Who cares?
England looked after my now husband's mother, Margie, pronounced with a hard G, and we were suffering through our arsehole, our homophobic neighbors, but also some bastard hauntings.
Boo! Homophobic neighbors and some fucking ghosts. That sucks.
That sucks.
That sucks.
Bollocks. I mentioned at the end of the original that the homophobic drug dealers moved out and a new lovely neighbors moved in who said that, the new lovely neighbors moved in who said their house had a creepy, oppressive feeling and that there is a smell that they cannot get out. Of course, in my mind, there is a body somewhere secreted in the walls of that house. Secreted and secreted are very similar.
Yes, and it could have secreted into the.
Oh,
it could have secreted into the walls.
Here's the thing: if you put if you secret a body away, it will secrete after a while. Right?
It will secrete.
Boy.
The English language
this is a long
wild.
one, by the way, just so you're aware. This is a very long email and we have only gotten through 5 sentences.
Do you want to popcorn it or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay, you got this.
Okay.
You got this, Marcy.
Since then, I've used Palo Santo, which seemed like it helped a bit. Things were quieter, so a while. Things were quieter a while before I'd seen movement. Yeah, the English language is fucking weird, man. It goes all over the place, just like my accent. Before I'd seen movements in my peripheral vision, both light and dark, which stopped. The kitchen door would open up to a fixed point with the feeling of being watched with malice.
No, with malice.
When I lay down in bed, I would feel a hand grip up on my arm while I would be flooded with thoughts of suicide.
Ew.
These things largely stop, but the kitchen door handle is now broken. Replacement also broken, so the door occasionally just slams now, which you can just shrug off as the wind. Now, however, things have started up again. But it's expressing itself differently. When we're all sat having dinner, you can hear the sliding wardrobe doors running back and forth.
No, wardrobes are so scary.
There's a lion and a witch in there.
Harry Potter, they're too scary, Harry.
When I lay down in bed at night, now there's an excessive darkness in the corner of the room. Often a different corner one night to the next. At times you can hear footsteps on the ceiling, which is a tiny loft space, which is not big enough to stand in.
Ew.
We felt a presence while sat on the sofa and see a depression form on the chair across from us, as if someone has sat down. All we have now is nightmares, disturbed sleep, and night sweats.
This sucks. I'm sorry, this sucks for you.
As time has gone on, Margie's dementia has progressed slowly and then incredibly sharply in October when she had a mini stroke. Doctors wouldn't help and insisted she had a UTI, and then later said she did in fact have a stroke, but it was too late to do anything now due to the symmetric atrophy of her brain. Sadly,
God.
now we don't even have glimpses of the person she was. It feels bad to do this in a British accent while talking about something so serious, but I'm committed, so we're here.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Side note, free healthcare here isn't too dissimilar to America. It's a 2-tier system where the NHS professes to be functioning, but waiting lists to even see your doctor are too long that those who can afford it have to go private or suffer. We tried to get Margie support for 5 years until they admitted it was now too late. Surgery scheduled for my husband 2 years in the future when we've already waited 3, etc. Oh, fuck. That sucks.
God.
I digress. So I took Marcy's advice to use sage. I was trying for mugwort being European, but fuck me, that shit's six-penny. So I've sage regularly, and it's only getting worse. Oh no, that's maybe because we've
Marcy,
learned. I think now I say don't sage. Now I'm saying don't sage. Remember, I've totally changed.
Marcy,
We don't sage anymore. That's why. It's not my fault.
Marcy, I can't believe it.
Betsy, this is going to be another hour. It's going to be another hour.
Keep going.
Okay. Oh, okay. Margie is constantly referring to the people who watch, voyeurs unseen by us that sit around her and watch her. She's occasionally put names to one or two and mentioned her father as one of them. I've mentioned all of the above because it's been such a stressful environment. There's obviously a lot to feed off here, and with grief alone. So when she started talking about the people who watch, we were somewhat comforted that there could be loved ones visiting, but she's rapidly become incoherent and refuses to go to bed in her bedroom where she slept for the past 15 years. She says she doesn't like it, but can't articulate further than that, other than the fact that it's cold. She has at least 3 layers of blankets and duvets, as well as a heated mattress topper. So there's no way that that it's a cold bed. The room has always been unusually cold, though, even with the heating right up. We've always assumed the shitty builders didn't insulate that part of the house properly when they bought the house from the. The shitty builders didn't insulate that part of the house properly when they bought the house from the plan before it was fully built, but now we're not so sure.
Whoa.
Before bed each night, I take her to the toilet, and after, when washing her hands to the tap, while washing her hands, the tap will just stop running water. And when the tap hasn't been touched. When I go to use the other toilet, the moment I walk in the bathroom, the toilet cistern starts filling loudly past where it should be. Filling the bowl with water. And I've had, this British thing is really getting me now.
You can stop if you want.
And I've had and I've had the water company come twice to see to it because we are using excessive amounts of water, and each time they find there's nothing wrong with the cistern or tap, but have had parts replaced for good measure each time, but weren't necessary. When I leave her to use the toilet, I often hear her chatting to someone. When speaking to her, she often fixates her eyes on something just behind me, but not at anything in the room, often tracking something moving. Now, you could say, yeah, that's dementia, but with everything else, I'm not sure whether she's more sensitive now in her weakened state, like you hear in stories of people near death. She now only wants to sleep in the lounge and won't go to bed without a lot of coercion, which is exhausting. From October, she went from walking independently for miles and being able to engage in conversation to a good degree to now hobbling about with the aid of someone walking her and not knowing who I am or where she is or what a toilet is. And she's insisted on having the house carpeted. So I'll let you guys infer the daily fun. Oh no.
This is heartbreaking.
It is. Oh God. Dementia is so awful. She needs to wear nappies now, but with her dementia, she often takes them off in the night and hides them. So to tackle some of the hassle, we've put down some plastic bottom rugs that can wash easily. There's one just by her bed when she gets in and next to her commode. Each night I've gone to turn her heated mattress topper. I've found the rug scrunched up, not in a ball, but like someone's kicked it up just enough so that you weren't looking or that you had to hobble about. You'd trip.
You could trip.
Now, obviously, neither of us are doing this, and we have a camera in our bedroom, so we're alerted if there's any movements. We can help when needed. And of course, there's no motion alerted or there's no motion alerted or recorded that I can see anything moving it. And yet we come to find the rug scrunched the same way every night, which is hidden from view by the bed. It's hard not to read the rug scrunching as sinister. We have cameras set up in our bedroom, the hallway, and the lounge. We get alerts all the time about movements without any light changes or movements seen in the recordings at all. But it's working to make me lose as much sleep as possible.
What?
And it's not and that's not all. The lovely new neighbors hate their home, which is constantly going wrong, and are having huge rows that you can hear down the road, which only started in the last 6 months, which is similar to the time frame to Margie's decline. So I don't know about you guys. I'm not shitting my pants anymore. There's too much of that already here, and I'm too bloody tired to have to clean myself up too. So poltergeist, jinn, demon, IDGAF anymore. I've had it. Nothing is working, and I hate this goddamn place. And there's no support for us here, and it's time to get the duck out of here. We're packing things up at the moment to sell this arsehole of a house, so things are going to get worse for a while. Margie doesn't register that anything's moved or boxed up, and she's becoming more insistent that she needs to be leaving to go elsewhere. She won't go into her bedroom, and she's becoming more aggressive about it, as well as using the bathroom, slapping me and the like. Meanwhile, things are breaking and going missing moment to moment. If we didn't need the money to go somewhere else, I'd carry this house. I don't know what that means. Carry? I don't know what it means. Maybe carry, throw blood on it.
Burn it down.
I should have just read. Like the last scene in Carrie where the house collapses in on itself.
Oh, wait, I should have just read.
It's just a pile of rubble.
Funny.
But I...
What? Marcy just got legit scared.
Eliza is putting something in my mind. Hi, Boo. Hi, Boo.
Funny.
Eliza's my new neighbor.
That is so fun. Marcy jumped. Jump. Woo!
Oh God. Oh, that's really funny. Okay. But I feel like the hand breaking through the soil at the end, and that this bitch is going to follow me. Any advice about getting rid of these bastard haunting things so they don't follow me would be greatly appreciated. And if anyone wants a haunted painting or creepy music box or porcelain tea set clearly made for fairies, I'm your man. I hope you've had your nappies on for the long read. Love you guys so much. Keep up the great work. I so sorely needed to hear you guys each week to get me through with a load of chuckles and spoops. And if people haven't heard it, look up Betsy's episode on Newcomers, where she reads the erotic Star Wars fan fiction as Jar Jar Binks. It has never not had me bowled over with laughter. Thank you both so much. Lots of love, Matthew. And if you guys want any designs done for anything, I'm down as a thank you for all the listens over the years. Oh my God, Matthew, thank you.
Matthew.
I apologize for my British accent.
No, it was so great.
I tried, man. I tried.
It was great. You did great.
Thank you.
What a wild... Everything about this story.
Terrible.
I'm Matthew. Oh, I'm so sorry.
What an awful
I'm so
thing
sorry about all of it.
Yeah, awful to go through.
A horrific thing to be going through, and let alone in a fucking haunted house to be doing that. Like in a weird, like a creepy, mean haunted house. Wow. Marcy, what do you think? Don't sage it. You messed it up.
Hey, look, we live and we learn, you know? We live and we learn.
You live, you learn.
I say open the doors and say, get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Wash your front door with some mint water.
Oh.
Get the fuck
Yummy.
out. Get out.
Get the fuck out. It is really wild of the hearing the nice neighbors too.
Yeah, having problems.
It's like, and it being negative.
It's like roaches. Like they get in through the next door.
Ew, Marcy.
Remember how scared I just was? That really got me.
Yeah, you fucking jumped out of your couch. That was very funny.
Got me good.
Wow, Matthew. I'm glad you're getting out of there. Hopefully it doesn't follow.
Hopefully it isn't and it follows.
Hopefully it isn't and it follows.
Oh boy. These were all very great.
They were so good. Thank you all for submitting them. Keep them coming. We love them so much.
We want more of them.
We love them. We want more of them. Yeah.
All right.
You all rule.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.